That's right. In just a few hours, things gear up again, and the weather looks like it's going to cooperate this weekend.
Yeah, I think the only issue is going to be the pollen because we're going to have several stretch days of sunny skies and not a whole lot of rain to wash that away. But the temperatures, it's going to be like today, warm in the sun, but cool in the shade. One of those days. So
we can take that.
Yeah, pretty stereotypical for Central Georgia in the springtime. Here's a live look at downtown Macon, the home of the Cherry Blossom Festival, of course. 51 degrees, the current number right now, winds out of the west-northwest at about 5 miles an hour. 50s across most of the area, already down into the 40s out near Sandersville, Dudley, and in Dublin. 45 out there. Down to the south, hanging on to the 50s as well. 51 in Unadilla and in Cordele, 50 in Forsyth, as well as in Thomaston right now. The live radar is quiet. No rain to speak of across Central Georgia, and for that matter, across the southeast. The front that we saw come through here the past few days, now well off the coast. You've got to go up into parts of Tennessee, North Carolina, Kentucky, and Virginia. That's the remnant low pressure that is moving away from Central Georgia now. So like Lori and I was talking about, this weekend looking pretty good. Headed down into the 40s tonight to start your Saturday. So if you're headed out to the food trucks at 10, 11 o'clock tomorrow morning, expect temperatures to still be in the 50s, maybe even some low 60s. But then by the time we get to the afternoon hours, here come the middle and upper 60s. And then we cool off again into Sunday morning. I think we get a few degrees cooler. We could even sprinkle a few 30s in across the area, like in Thomaston, Forsyth, Milledgeville, Eatonton, maybe up towards Monticello. But rebounding just as nicely on Sunday as we do on Saturday, with temperatures finding their way into the 60s before we're back down into the 50s by about 11 p.m., rounding out the Cherry Blossom Festival. Now, what you're going to notice tomorrow afternoon, the wind gusts a bit stronger than we saw today. Could see gusts upwards of 30 miles an hour in a few spots, 29, 30 here in Macon. Will relax through the overnight hours, and then we'll see it pick up a little bit on Sunday, though not as strong as Saturday. Regardless, we do have a fire weather watch in effect for tomorrow afternoon and evening. If you have any controlled burns, not the best day to do it tomorrow or Sunday for that matter, because the low humidity combined with the wind would make it easy for that to get out of control fairly quickly across all of Central Georgia. Into next week we go. We are quiet Monday, Tuesday. It's not until Wednesday when our next front shows up on the map. Here it is coming across the Mississippi River by about 5 p.m. and then into Central Georgia by about Thursday morning or so. We've got to nail down the timing on this. Notice the European is dragging it behind just a little bit. So this is Thursday morning, afternoon. Regardless, I do think we have a good chance of seeing storms on Thursday and maybe some rain into next weekend as well. Now, for the month of April, or March rather, coming up on the month of April, pretty above average, 15 above average days, 8 below average days, including the previous 2 days. Meanwhile, temperatures tonight falling down into the 40s rather quickly, 46 and 45 before all is said and done. The last of the clouds will be exiting. And then for the weekend, 68 on both Saturday and Sunday, and then into next week, warming up fairly quickly and back into the middle 80s by Tuesday and Wednesday. There's that 70% chance of storms on Thursday.